what I call crypto blockchain. It's really crypto technologies. A lot of people know cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, right? Everybody knows Bitcoin. If they understand it or not, they know Bitcoin. Most people could tell you what the value is today, right? Crypto technologies can be a cryptocurrency, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, there's hundreds of them out there. But that's not all they can do. They can also function as crypto transaction. Crypto transaction functions very much like a credit card. It's denomination independent, so it's dollars, Deutschmarks, Facebook's preferred currency, rubles. It can transfer any of those and function very much like a credit card to facilitate a transaction. Now, crypto technologies can also function in a completely non-financial way, which is to validate data. In fact, if there's any takeaway from today, hopefully it is that crypto technologies validate data. At the end of the day, the crypto denomination, cryptocurrency, crypto transaction really is a form of validation of data. An example is, for example, VW. They are feeding telemetry, and thank you for explaining it, so now I got more time, telemetry from their cars to the organization. But they use crypto validation to do that. Why? Because they're making business decisions around all of this data that they're mining, and they want to make sure that the data they're receiving is valid. It's not part of some industrial espionage effort to give them corrupted data, right? So in this case, crypto technology is used in a completely non-Bitcoin, non-denominational way. Also, people use crypto and blockchain very interchangeably, and that's okay. However, blockchain is not the only form of crypto. There are other ways. So blockchain is based on what we call proof of, right? Proof of work, proof of burn, proof of stake. Basically it's somebody does the math to make sure that that transaction is valid. But there's other methods like Tangle and Hashgraph that are consensus-based, right? So if there's enough resources, enough participants on the network that decide that something is valid, then it's valid, right? You don't have to do the math. And that's going to play in big with IoTs, because IoTs, as I mentioned, have very limited resources. So doing a lot of hard work is not part of their strengths.